of corruption, there are multiple cases where current officials of this government are being alleged to be deeply involved with corruption. Why not subject them to the same treatment? If Master Kimia can be good enough to go to prison on allegation of corruption, I mean, Moda should be good enough to go to prison as well.
This is to me, you know exactly what happened on Capitol.
Freedom Communication Incorporated brings to you Freedom Hub. Freedom Hub, a 2-hour informative forum where key issues are discussed to shift the destiny of our country positively.
The same allegation of corruption, there are multiple cases where current officials of this government are being alleged to be deeply involved with corruption. Why not subject them to the same treatment? If Master Kimia can be good enough to go to prison on allegation of corruption, I mean, Moda should be good enough to go to prison as well.
This is to me, you know exactly what happened on Capitol. You have the evidence to prove what happened on Capitol beyond all reasonable doubt. So we do not have to keep running in circles. Investigation is now a single day. The government of Liberia is an interest. It's a party in this case.
Despite of the many challenges in Liberia, poor education, joblessness, and underdevelopment, the question are, how will Liberians be reconciled with self-division, divisive, and destructive politics?
Let me address this private jet issue. My response may not go down well. As Darius Dillon, who campaigned against private jet, use of private jet against President Weah, I want to publicly apologize to President Weah. We did not understand the constraints and the reasons and the justification for using private jet.
What troubles me is to hear a sitting president, Joseph Baka, and his men to try to tear our country apart. We are a post-conflict nation. Our peace is fragile. What we need to do is to reconcile and bring our people together, not to separate us, not to divide us, not to destroy this country anymore.
How can Liberians decide on progressiveness and think on how they can build and develop their country? At 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Freedom Hub, for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9.
Guess what? Then people come and play. How we the EPA with me then? The song I want me and get it right. My husband has been issuing a singing from people. What's that? You know, it's on say we the mic and say na. We mo ta mo le ba. Ibo go ni bian.
It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That who you came to rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you to us. You even claim to even be the hero for your experience. But why you to us? So why the rest press not stable? No job, no food to put on the table. No just a polypo. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can't hold. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping for the breaking poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people, I hate to say you not love. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That who you came to rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we not seeing changes. Promises you made you and your rescue team. Stay, we not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather came to rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That who you came to rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question: that who you came to rescue? You not give him the people what they want, then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you told us. You even claim to even be the hero for your experience, but why you for us? So why the rest not stable? No job, no food, no food on the table. No justice for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can't hold. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping body, breaking poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people, I hate to say you not love. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question: that who you came to rescue? You not give him the people what they want, then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we're not seeing changes. Promises you made you and your rescue team. We're not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather came to rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question: that who you came to rescue? You not give him the people what they want, then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama. Drama 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 drama. We gotta leave you all sama 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 sama. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question: that who you came to rescue? You not give him the people what they want, then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you told us. You even claim to even be the hero for your experience, but why you for us? So why the rest not stable? No job, no food, no food on the table. No justice for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can't hold. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping body, breaking poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people, I hate to say you not love. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question: that who you came to rescue? You not give him the people what they want, then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we're not seeing changes. Promises you made you and your rescue team. We're not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather came to rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question: that who you came to rescue? not give him the people what they want, then you say you give the rest.
Okay, good afternoon, good morning, good evening.
The rest, the people say not like you. That's what yama.
What a pleasant way to welcome all of you, our people, to Freedom Hub on 87.9. My name is Khan Oliver Khan. I'm here on a lone presentation. Hopefully, Princess Alexa Vanja Colley will join me. And by the time that happens, we're going to jointly bring you all of what you need to know about your country, Liberia. Again, politics in Liberia is becoming a very complex endeavor. Too many complexity associated with the political games in the country. And so on today's edition, we continue to look into the issues making the news in our country, Liberia. As I speak, my vehicle is nearing renewal period. My vehicle registration is about to expire. I do not know where to go and get my vehicle registered. Am I going to the Ministry of Transport? Are we going to the Liberia Traffic Management? Again, the Liberian government under President Joe Bwaka has instructed through a communication in my possession the lines, ministries, and agencies to ensure that LTM will be given her concession. Interestingly, the Liberian House of Representatives, out of their constitutional order, went to work and placed a stay order on the operation of the LTM. And so now the Liberians are concerned about the status of their vehicle registration and so forth.
Let me ask you,
Where do we return to as a country?
not like you.
Where do we go to?
You
This is becoming alarming on a daily basis.
say, but we're not seeing changes.
Hopefully we talk what we know.
You and your rescue team.
Hopefully we'll expose all of the hypocrisy in this whole deal.
Treating Valley into two. See,
We will tell you what we know about it.
conclude.
If the Unity Party government is unwilling to run into an agreement with a group of people,
Suffering.
the best thing they can do, the most honorable thing to do, is to call a shot.
Feel the people suffering.
Call it a day.
Give the rescue now.
Tell LTM to leave if that is what you want. If indeed you do not want them to leave, then you have to create the space for them to operate in the country in line with the concession that you give to them.
Then you say you give the rest.
This issue of eating your cake and having it
Mr.
has the ability to ruin the image of our country.
Yama.
There are concerns from our Liberian brothers and sisters from the Ministry of Transport.
Drama.
Their concerns are valid. Their concerns need to be looked into. And all of these due diligence will have to be done, but with urgency, honesty, and extreme caution. And so we'll talk what we know about it on the presentation on today's edition. By the way, we're making some arrangement behind the scene
Mr. Rescue.
to ensure that by the time we are back in the couple of months, we're going to have correspondents from the different parts of Liberia to fill us in with daily happenings across the country.
Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you.
Breaking news.
Say you coming to rescue your.
Breaking news.
Oh, that's why you told us.
Breaking news.
To hearing claims, to hearing be there.
According to a report from Spoon FM,
So why the rest
according to a report from Spoon Radio,
of no food to go on it?
the Liberian government under President Joseph Bwaka will soon start to give permits to churches
Oh,
and mosques operating in the country.
instead of helping, but
So when you get church, you can start paying money every year
me why the people
to the Liberian government.
treating the people.
If you get mosques, you can start paying money every year to the Liberian government. The pastors and the imams get ready to pay
Rescue.
your operational permit fees to the Liberian government.
You say you came the
One government official told us in one chat room
rescue. The people say not like you.
that the church has been living here for a long time. They even pay money to government. So Joe Baka will make them pay money to government.
Ages.
That's what he said.
You and your rescue team.
We will look into that conversation.
We not seeing changes.
We're going to look into that conversation as well.
CDC and Unity Party.
More to that.
You down south.
We will continue with the advocacy for the missing soldier.
People suffering.
Hopefully during the course of the weekend, we will endeavor to bring the old lady, his mother, or better still somebody from the family,
You and your rescue team.
along with their lawyer and some human rights activists. They will come to studio to tell us exactly what is going to be the way forward. Officer Sir Harris has to be identified. He has to be found. We got to know where he is. His whereabouts should be known. This is a Liberian soldier trained by the Liberian people and government, represented our country outside of the borders of our country, returned from Mali as a hero. There is no reason why he should go missing, and we cannot know his whereabouts. And so all of these plus many other side discussions will form the basis of today's presentation on 87.9. My name is Kai. We will take a few bars of our team, so when we come back, we'll bring you our sponsors, Crime Stopper Liberia and Win Liberia. And so on today's edition, it is your time to win $5,000. I repeat, it is your time to win $5,000, and I will do everything possible to call plenty of winners today. We've not been doing a lot because of the tense political endeavor, but I'm going to call people today on the show. So it is still the same. Remember, we are in the month of August. August 24th is around the corner. And on August 24th, there is going to be a grand finale. All of you who play in the cash giveaway, when you dial *255 *1#. Once you play in the month of August, you not win, don't worry. If you play today, they don't call you, don't worry.
No opportunity for the
Your money is creating a space in the system to give you either one big television,
people vote you for.
either some bag of rice. Your money could either give you one Techno Common 40 phone. Your money could give you 10,000 Liberian dollars on August 24th. Whatever money you play could give you 100,000 Liberian dollars. So the Flag Day Bonanza continues. The more you play, the better your chances are. So as you're playing today, you stand a chance to win 5,000. If the 5,000 doesn't come, you stand a chance to be part of the August 24th raffle draw. Doing the draw, like I told you, doing the draw, you stand a better chance to win for yourself up to 100,000 Liberian dollars. Some other people will be winning close to 10,000 Liberian dollars. There will also be a particular cash prize of $10,000 given to about 5 individuals. A big television, a Techno Camophone, plus several other prizes will be given to people on August 24th. So once you play, as you're playing, you who playing right now, if I call you at the end of the show, good, you're lucky. If you are not called at the end of the show, relax. You still stand a better chance across the way on August 24th when you could walk away with any of the prizes I just talked about. It could be the 500K. It could be the 10K. It could be the big TV. It could be one Techno Camo 40 phone. It could be a bag of rice or several bags of rice. The more you play, the better your chances are, my dear Liberian people. Let's take a break. When we come back, we bring you the rest of the conversation.
Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we're not seeing changes. Promises you made, you and your rescue team. We're not seeing changes. You made the whole country.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safe. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before.
Hey yo, Win Liberia says, if you play today and don't win, don't worry. Beginning today till August 24th, anytime you play, you automatically qualify for the August 24 Bonanza. Yes, you stand a chance of winning any of these prizes. Smart TV 50 inches, Technocama 40, 7 bags of 25 kg rice, 10,000 Liberian dollars for 5 lucky winners each, and 100,000 Liberian dollars Flag Day grand prize. Live draw will be done on August 24. The more you play, the better your chances.
Okay, all right. So the more you play, the better your chances are to win on Win Liberia August 24 Bonanza. Like I said, people will be winning today. On today, people will be winning. By tomorrow, people will be winning. Every day, people will win. But on August 24 is the big day. So, raffle draw, the more you play, the better your chances are. Once your numbers are scattered in the system, it gives you the opportunity to win for yourself some money. And that's very important. That's very essential. Imagine winning $100,000 on August 24. $100,000. That's about $100,000 is about 500 US dollars. That's the widest extent it is. $100,000 is about 500 US dollars. 100,000 Liberian dollars is about 500,000 US dollars, and that is a whole lot of money. So if you don't win that one, you could win $10,000. If you don't win that $10,000, you could win one big television, 50-inch, one big television. If you don't win that one, you could win one Technocama 40 series. You could win that beautiful phone and several other prizes, including bag of rice. So August 24, you could win bag of rice. So when you play today, and you don't win, your money safe. If your login come today, your log could come on August 24. And once that happens, there's plenty of money in your pocket right there. If you're lucky, that big television in front of you, even if you got TV, that big television, when you sell it, it should be around, maybe it should be around 450, like that. 50-inch should be around 400 or 450. That's a whole lot of money. When you sell it, you could get a lot of money. So that's what it is. That's the Christmas, not Christmas, the August 24 Bonanza. But we'll take this quick break. Like I said, we will take this quick break. When we come back from our break, when we return from our break, we'll tell you more about what's happening in the country. It is getting serious. The government say the churches, the mosques, they must start paying money. They must start getting their permit for them to operate. And for permit to be issued, there should be fees attached. The churches come and start paying. From Joseph Jikin Rawatan, the mosques and the churches used to pay money to operate in the country. We brought Joe Bwaka, our honorable president, our darling president, our daddy. We brought our rescue president to power. And your churches, your mosques, come and start paying some money. Let's take this break to be right back on 87.9.
My brother, God can bless anybody.
Win big today. Win Liberia on Freedom FM. Yes, for just 100 Liberian dollars or 50 cent United States dollars, you can win from 4,000 Liberian dollars up to 10,000 Liberian dollars. And for 200 Liberian dollars or 1 United States dollar on jackpot days, you can win from 15,000 Liberian dollars, 50,000 Liberian dollars, 100,000 Liberian dollars, and up to 1 million Liberian dollars. For these amazing prizes, dial *255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. The more you play, the better your chances. It's Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Freedom FM.
Okay, all right. So welcome back to the program Freedom Hub on 87.9. Like I told you, it is what it is. It is what it is. So the more you play, the better your chances are. Now let us begin with this Liberia traffic management and the Ministry of Transport situation. Look, okay, I think I see people lining up for winning. Yes, so I mean, the more you play quick, the more I'll run to the drawing board to start drawing, to start doing the draws for people who will win. That's as simple as ABC. So the more you play faster, the more I go to draw. But the traffic management deal, our country is very silly. Sorry about that, but it is very honest. It is an honest characterization of the way we behave sometimes in this country. Here is it. You have a situation where the former government went into an agreement with the Liberia Traffic Management. For some reason, the same former government said, no, we're not implementing the deal. They left traffic management along the line and they ran their whole show for 6 years. President Weah and people left. They turned the country over to President Bouaka and his group. When he took over, they went and picked up the traffic management contract and decided to implement the contract. Nobody asked this government to pick up the people contract. Nobody forced this government to go run beyond the people to give them contract, to implement their contract. Nobody forced them. They themselves went to work and said, we will implement your contract. And so at the end of the day, they gave the people their contract. They promised to have the contract implemented, and we have all of the documents to that effect. I was able to do a lot of research on it, and we got most of the documents to speak towards this issue. And we'll go there. One by one, we'll go to every piece of paper. Now, here's what happened. Last year, February 2024, our President Bouaka, visited the LTM facility in Pinsville. And at his visit at the facility, he promised that he will implement their agenda. He will give them their concession. That's the first thing he said. And that was way in February of 2024. Between March to October, Transport Ministry started fighting LTM people, battling with LTM, warning the public not to do business with LTM. We started following all of these conversations. In December of 2024, the Liberian Senate concluded an investigation and wrote a communication to the President of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Bouaka, confirming their findings in support of the implementation of the LTM contract. They wrote the President and told the President that we have investigated and this contract is okay. That the Liberian Senate, the Senator, these are things that they are not telling the protesters. It is good to let the people know what you did behind the scene. Then they will decide whether they want to fight or they want to beg or they want to negotiate, whatever the case is. Now, in February of 2025, after the Senate had already written President Bwaka, informing him that they've done their investigation and it is proving that LTM is the legitimate, concessionaire, they came back in 2025, this year, February. President Bwaka wrote a communication to the Minister of Transport directing the Transport Minister to implement the concession of LTM. And this is the communication that President Bwaka wrote. I'm going to read the communication for all of you to listen. The letter was written on January 20, 2025, this year. Honorable Salif Tyler, Ministry of Transport, Republic of Liberia. Mr. Minister, I refer to the concession agreement between the government of Liberia and the Liberia Transport Management and the Liberia Transport Management. The Liberian Senate has reaffirmed the concession that President Bwaka, letter to Transport Minister Tyler, reaffirmed the concession agreement between the government and LTM. That agreement was ratified by the legislature. Contrarily, the last government entered into an agreement with another entity which contravenes same terms of that concession agreement. LTM subsequently instituted court action seeking remedy. President Bwaka was informing Sally Tyler that President Wiade brought different company last administration to do Java license and so it made LTM to go to court. President Bwaka is reminding Sally Tyler that my man LTM may not go to court for this contract business. The Minister of Justice issued a legal opinion which averred that the ratified concession agreement granted LTMs supersedes the agreement with the other entity. So President Bwaka told Sally Tyler that Sally, our Justice Minister also told us, in his opinion, that the concession agreement that people got is stronger than nothing what Joey had son. So we will follow the concession the people got and forget about what Joey had son. This is what the letter is trying to portray. The Minister of Justice issued a legal opinion which averred that the ratified concession agreement granted LTM supersedes the agreement with the other entity. The act of ratification gives the concession greater force of law. President Bwaka continued. LTM has withdrawn its case from the court. It is against this background that I in this letter means that I, Joseph Yoman Bwaka, President of the Republic of Liberia, have directed the Minister of Justice to proceed with implementation of the LTM concession agreement. Sincerely yours, Joseph Yoman Bwaka. Let the letter here. This is President Bwaka's signature. This is the letter. They signed. So you went to work and you signed. The president wrote a communication to the minister, the Minister of Transport, informing them that they were about to go and give the contract. Nobody forced this government. You heard when I read the president letter, the president himself said the contractor that Joey hadn't brought last year, we're not dealing with them, that the people will deal with. So you have given these people from LTM all of the benefit of the doubt that the contract will be given to them. That's what your government want to do. The previous government decided not to do it, and you admitted in your communication that they choose not to do it. And so after this communication from the president to the Minister of Transport, the Minister of Transport, the Liberian National Police, LTM, and several other entities gathered and had a press conference. After that press conference, they issued a press release. There's a release that was issued on July 14. July 14, 2025. Joint press release issued by the Minister for Transport, Honorable Salif Tyler, and the Minister of Justice, Attorney General, Honorable Councillor Honorable Councillor N. Onswa Twe, on the implementation of the 2018 concession agreement between the government of Liberia and the Liberia Traffic Management Incorporated, LTMI, July 14, 2025. Fellow Liberians. Now the joint press release here. So the Ministry of Transport people, y'all on the street protesting, y'all should be asking Sally Tyler, on what basis did he go to sign this particular document, finish signing behind the scene to agree for the people to work, then they come back and put you to go protest and do stuff. This is an attitude of a government that is disorganized. But let me read the joint press statement. It says the government of Liberia wishes to provide the public with an important update regarding the implementation of the 2018 concession agreement with Liberia Traffic Management Incorporated for the provision of a comprehensive traffic management system throughout our nation. As previously announced by the Ministry of Justice on January 29, 2025, the government of Liberia has authorized LTMI to assume its responsibilities under the 2018 concession agreement, which included the production and issuance of driver license and the provision of vehicles registration services to the public. The transition was scheduled to take effect on February 3, 2025. Unfortunately, the implementation of the LTMI concession agreement experienced a temporary suspension due to legal proceedings. However, we are pleased to announce that the Supreme Court of Liberia, in its judgment rendered on May 28, 2025, resolved this matter in favor of the government of Liberia, thereby clearing the legal pathway for the government to proceed with the full implementation of the 2018 concession agreement with LTMI. With this legal implementation, with the legal impediment now removed, LTMI will assume complete responsibility for the provision of a comprehensive traffic management system as outlined in the 2018 concession agreement. Under this agreement, LTMI will finance, design, build, operate, maintain, and eventually transfer a modern vehicle and traffic management infrastructure. This system encompasses traffic ticket management system, a vehicle towing and impounding, blah, 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 and so forth. So all of these things were things that were arranged, done, and everything executed by this administration. Why are they playing phone out of our Liberian people? Why is President Baka and his government playing phone out of the people of our country? You agreed to give LTMI this contract. Minister Sally Tyler agreed. He held a press conference, issued press statement. At the end of the day, you keeping the contract noisy. People going to traffic management to register that vehicle. People going to transport ministry to register that vehicle. This is an act of childishness. This is not how a responsible government can work. A responsible government should be able to handle simple deals with simple precision. You got to be accurate. You got to be precise in your dealings. People should not be second guessing the government. You go get concession out, and we got the same way we had two speakers in the house. The same way we had two speakers in the Capitol building at a certain point in time. That's how the government proceeding. And all of these things cannot continue to happen under people who say they get plenty idea and knowledge. These things should not be happening. It shows ineptitude. When people are inept, that's how they operate. When people ain't go to good school, when people ain't got sense in leading, that's what can happen. And I don't want to agree. I don't want to believe that those of you in power do not have the technical know-how. I don't want to believe so. But equally, I am constrained because of the way you are behaving. At one point in time, we had two speakers in the country. Today, we got two vehicle registration places in the country. You go to transport ministry, you register your car. You go SKD, you register your car. What kind of country is that? Two different entities issuing two different, vehicle registration documents with two different security features. You don't do that to a country. Our country was given to President Baka in one piece and not in pieces. The way in president, and when we say the other person will be president, why in president? It will be good. I mean, it will not be a decent thing. You are the government. You are the one with the authority. Select one group of people and tell the whole country, say, you go so and go register, and tell the other people to go home. Look in the face of the Ministry of Transport and tell them, say, you not got any right again to register paper, go home. Or look in the face of LTM and tell them, say, you not got a right to do any paper again, go home. Send one person home and keep one person. The country cannot continue to run, like one call it here chicken, why ain't got direction? The country should not run away. Choose for us the entity we should go to register our vehicles, like I told you. And I hope the policemen are listening. I hope the policemen are listening, because I will reference the thing. I will not register my car until the government can show us one place to register it. Because I don't want to go register to the place and they say, no, the people ain't got the right to register. No. I mean, you don't want to do that to the country, right? You don't want to do it. You yourself came and said you won't give the people a contract. At the end of the day, Sally Tyler, who signed the ferry contract, using a family connection in the Senate, with people and other stuff to run and try to intervene. We're also told, one deputy minister at the Ministry of Transport also got a brother in the Senate. You can't eat your cake and have it. If Sally Tyler and other people knew that they were not willing to give the contract to LTM, you needed no reason to go and jointly issue a press statement where the Minister of Justice and everybody were present, giving LTM the authorization to proceed. You should have stated. The president called Sally Tyler and told him that, my man, Joe, you work with the people who got to work with them. So I'm giving you the instruction now, you must work with the people. After 2-3 days, Sally Tyler, put the other people on. So you don't run the country that way. This government told us that they are that their officials are educated. At least one thing that this government said repeatedly is the fact that they made us understand that they went to school, they know book, they are not childish, they are not inept. But the way they are behaving, the way they act, their attitude, is no different from people who are inept. Is no different from ineptitude. How we get 2 places to register car in the country? How? 2 places to register vehicles. Two places. How do we do that? Policeman, you want to arrest me for my document expiring? I got the money in my pocket. But let the Liberian people tell us let the government tell us where to go register our cars. And maybe when drivers start, when drivers in the country start to fight police people or start to resist police people from impounding their vehicle because of expired documents, that's when the government will get serious. Your indecisive posture is costing the government of Liberia a lot of revenue. Because I won't go to LTM to SKD. I won't go to say again, the horse say, the capital building say, we post state order. I won't go to Transport Ministry. The Senate said, no, LTM got it right. So the Senate is saying LTM got it right. The House of Representatives is saying LTM should there should be a state order, as though they have authority to give state order. But whatever the case is, you are the government. The Senate can be saying one thing, the House saying one thing, the President saying another thing. We didn't elect all of you to do chakla, spoil it. No. We elected you to have a more synchronized approach towards national issues. How we said in the country? You want to register a car, you go to West Point, different company, you go to Negro Town, different company. So 2 different companies issuing one document now. They see what we have 2 speakers in the town. One speaker in the main chamber, the other speaker in the joint chamber, until they got to burn the joint chamber. You want them to burn one of the places first before you take action as a government? Yeah, because I seen what was happening now when we had two speakers. We kept having two speakers, and then one of the places where they were having session got burned. Protesters are protesting every day in the country over the LTMI and the Ministry of Transport, legitimacy. They're protesting daily. Who knows? Who knows? Something else could happen. The same way the government did not play maturity, the same way the government did not take siege of the matter of Capitol Hill until it resulted to tragic situation, whether it was man-made or naturally, it happened. We don't know. But you don't want to do the same thing to the traffic sector. There were still orders. Oh, the other people got ready to do it. Why the people got ready to do it? The other people still doing it. So how do we do like that now? How do we do it? How do we do it? If a government cannot handle a single thing like transitioning from transport ministry to LTMI or from LTMI back to transport ministry, if you can handle simple transitioning process like that, then why have been posting around here say your notebook past the other people who been in power? Because the way you behave, I mean, most of you, the way you behaving, I mean, the way the government is behaving, it's no different from people who ain't go to school. The last time you appoint Alexa in the morning. Tomorrow morning, you appoint Austin. Then you come out, you say, this appointment supersede all other previous appointments. That children can behave like that. People who go to good school that didn't act like that. Because for this person to reach to the level of being published on the executive mansion website, it means the vetting team already did all of their due diligence, their investigation. They've already concluded everything set. They double check their facts, their data. They confirm it. Then they went to the president and said, President, let's send KOK to that place. KOK has been in the business for a long time. He can do it. These are the records. This, before they can publish. But the government, there are over 20 instances. What I'll tell you is this appointment supersede order appointment. They send, Dunokolo to the Ministry of Labor as labor inspector. The moving from there, they send Charles Brown there. You appoint the other person, you move them from there, you put the other person there. You appoint the other, you come and you say, this appointment supersede all other previous appointment. Who did all other previous appointment? I'm gonna sliding from the main topic to tell you how these people have been making so many thoughtless decisions. And the traffic management thing is another one. So stop suffering our Liberian people. The people from the Ministry of Transport, they are Liberians. I feel for them. I know how it feels to lose job in this country. I know how terrible it is. I know how difficult it is. Already the country getting high. The country getting high every day. The country getting red. I feel for those people from the Ministry of Transport. I'm hoping that this government can be mature enough to handle that transition. Whether they will resume their role as the official vehicle registrar or whatever in the country, that's good. Right? What are they going to resume their responsibility, their statutory responsibility as the official registrar for the issue of vehicles in the country? That's one thing. If LTMI will continue to function in line with the concession as contained in President Bwaka's communique to the Minister of Transport, that's another thing. My take is they are Liberians. Some of them suffer a lot with the entity. They've been at the Ministry of Transport for the long years. Some of them are nearing retirement stage. The best thing any sound government can do is to roll out a responsible transition plan that will see to it that all sides will be happy at the end of the tunnel. But what you're having right now, people protesting, you're happy for Liberian people to be up Capitol Hill, who they're protesting? It doesn't make sense. What needs to be done is for the government to muster the courage and become so mature and responsible in the discharge of our duties and responsibilities. You are the government. We can be doing your job. I finish saying, no, my car registration ain't got plenty more days remaining. I will not register it right now because you got to tell us where we're registering it. And I'll call all other citizens in the country. Besides that, the government should be decisive on it. They should. I heard the House of Representatives wrote President Bwaka, telling President Bwaka to suspend the implementation of the LTM due until further notice. Good. This House of Representatives invited the people before, investigated, did the fact-finding, and told the people, say they were okay to run. I mean, how our people can be treating us in the country? That's why when you got people in front of you, don't just look at the paper due to laziness, and maybe you are only concerned about the small money behind it and just go son. Where were the lawmakers when they were rectifying the LTM the LTMI concession? Where were they? These lawmakers who are raising technical, where were they? You sat down in the house, you gave people concession. Then you come back, you fueling people to go and do job that you were supposed to do in the first place. Come on. I don't care who gets the deal. I don't care who's going to be the official, entity responsible for registering vehicles. What we care about is stability in the sector. That's what we care about. What I care about is to wake up in the morning and know where to go register my car. It's for anybody in this country to wake up in the morning and know where they want to register their vehicle. If that cannot be answered, then it doesn't show that we have a responsible government in power. It will only validate the assertion that these people in power are only bragging about being responsible, but in true essence, they are not responsible. Oh yeah, in true essence, they are not responsible. And so I'm not going to spend more time on that particular one. Remember, *255 *1#. I'm sure the basket is getting full for us to go and start picking some of the good product from the basket. So let's see if we can go and start to select some of you who are winning at about this moment. It is *255 *1#. Remember, whatever you play for today, if you win, that's good. That's double dose. If you do not win, you stand a chance on August 24 to be another lucky winner. You could win $100,000. You could win $10,000. You could win a TV. You could win a Techno Camo 14 phone. You could win bag of rice. And several other cash prizes will be available to be won on August 24th. Several other. There could be $20,000 category. People could win $20,000. It's going to be a whole bonanza on August 24th. So once you do not win today, you have that chance to win on the 24th. That's the campaign. Now, so we're going to leave that part of it. We'll take this quick break. When we come back, we'll talk briefly about the missing soldier situation, just briefly, in 1-2 minutes. Then we transition to what is breaking in the country, the breaking news we have. We transition to it. The government say the companies are giving permit to the churches and the mosques. We'll have that conversation. Let's take this quick break, and we'll be right back on 87.9.
My brother, God can bless anybody.
Win big today with Win Liberia on Freedom FM. Yes, for just $100 Liberian dollars or 50 cent United States dollars, you can win from 4,000 Liberian dollars up to 10,000 Liberian dollars. And for 200 Liberian dollars or $1 United States dollar on Japa days, you can win from 15,000 Liberian dollars, 50,000 Liberian dollars, 100,000 Liberian dollars, and up to 1 million Liberian dollars. For these amazing prizes, dial *255 *1#. Again, dial *255 *1#. The more you play, the better your chances. It's Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Freedom FM.
Self that to your door, Crown Star, stopping crown and make a peace for them before. Crown Star for Liberia, from the center to interior. Crown Star, keeping us safe, let's stopping crown for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior.
Okay, so welcome back to the program Freedom Hub on 87.9 *255 *1# is the code. August 24 Bonanza is on the eve. Yes, August 24 Bonanza is on, and you could be the next winner. Plenty bag of rice up for grabs, and we'll be there on that grand final. Alexa, welcome quickly.
Thank you so much. I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. It is great being on the radio. I'm sorry for being late. I had other engagements, but it's okay being here.
Okay, so Alexa will have to check her telephone, please. Go to Spoon Network. There is a post that was done by Spoon FM. Please read it. Read it as many times possible until I can get done with what I'm taking care of here quickly. Okay. All right.
Should I read it
Mhm.
here?
Yeah. Read it. Read it. Read it.
Okay. So they have a lot of
The one that has to do with churches registering. That's why I say you should write. You should read.
Okay.
Yeah, quickly. Okay, that's what it is.
Oh. Oh my god. So this was posted 5 hours ago. Spoon TV, of course, and it says breaking news.
Mhm.
Government of Liberia to issue operation permit to churches. Oh my god, and mosque. Most details to follow.
Continue reading that thing. Yeah, keep reading it. For coming late, keep reading it until our people hear. Go ahead.
The teacher telling you say, well, that means no in your book. That's what you doing to me.
Yeah.
So
I want people to hear it correctly. Let's read it as many times as you can.
Breaking news.
Mhm.
I won't say in Loma, but I don't know what to say. I will just keep reading. Breaking news. Government of Liberia to issue operation permit to churches and mosques. More details to follow. Breaking news.
Mhm.
I don't
Go,
like it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead until I tell you to stop. Until I tell you to stop,
You guys,
continue.
you guys have to beg for me.
Mhm.
Breaking news. Government of Liberia to issue operation permit to churches and mosques. Breaking news. Government of Liberia to issue operation permit to churches and mosques. I think you're finished sinking in you.
Okay, the last two times.
Breaking news.
Mhm. No, I mean it's serious.
No, it is.
You're joking with a serious issue.
A serious thing.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's funny, but it's serious.
Mhm.
Breaking news. The government of Liberia to issue operation permit. Oh, there's someone saying, Lamar, I don't know how to say it. Government of Liberia to issue operation permit to churches and mosques. Breaking news. Government of Liberia to issue operation permit to churches and mosques.
Okay.
Breaking news.
Okay.
Government of Liberia to issue operation permit to churches and mosques. Okay.
That's what it
Okay.
is.
Okay.
So that Spoon Evan reported this story.
Mhm.
Alexa, I think you're the one who just came in. You have to
Why would you want to start
yeah, go ahead.
with me on religious thing?
I want to hear you on it. The government is saying churches and mosques will soon start to be included in the institution that are supposed to be given permit annually. I don't know how that is sounding to you, but there are a whole lot of things running through my mind. But I want to hear you first. Thank God you just came. So go ahead. Let's hear you. Then we'll pick up from there. What do you make of it?
Honestly, I think it is laughable. That's the first thing. It sounds funny. On another note, I think it is interesting. So much so. It is very interesting. And I'm just here trying to think about the reasons behind this new development.
What could be the reasons?
I'm trying to, put together different questions in my head. What actually is the problem? Was there something discovered by this government that was not discovered by previous governments, especially when it comes to, having churches and mosques to have permits before operating?
I tell you.
Don't say it that way. So I'm trying to understand. Also, I'm trying to empathize. I'm trying to create this empathetic feeling as to how will Liberians who are religious take this, because there are people who, after every challenging moment, they found solace in the church. different denominations, different places. They would just go there and just be there because they feel like that's the space to be. So different churches across Liberia are operating, different denominations, just with different doctrines and all that. Mr. Boakai and the government of Liberia, we want to know, because I'm just seeing this as breaking news. By the way, I was not even on the social media. I just tried to look at it when I just came in here because I was busy. So I want to know, are there other details we do not know? What is the detailed information to tell us, oh, the reason want maybe the church people taking job from the government people, or maybe the church people making too much money by the government people, the Muslims, the Christians, and all that. I want to know, is this also another way to have the government to generate funds? Is this the only way? Because I'm not sure we're supposed to be struggling when it comes to that.
That's right.
Especially to include churches and mosques to include. No, I'm not sure that that's also one of the ways, right now at about this point in time to generate funds locally. Is that also another means for Mr. Boakai to maybe, his government to maybe silence people? Because, people use the church. People use the mosque to talk about national issues to some extent. I remember we had a very comical show here where we're discussing some of the prayers, offered when we had 2023 general elections, political prayers, some of the prayers, by the way. So these are different moments in our country's history at about this point in time. So maybe there are people on the other side who would be like, yeah, we agree. There are also people who would be like, we do not agree. But for me, if we have a responsible government that understands exactly how to run it, how to run a country, how to, to make sure that the people are progressing all together. And you're also talking about diversity. We should not be here discussing this just as the tip of the iceberg. We should be discussing, why does the government think, churches and mosques would need permit to operate in a country?
Good.
Is the country broke? Is the government broke? Is there a way to just get money? That's also a question to ask, because I remember motorcyclists. Motorcyclists. Your tendency, you're not going everywhere. By the end of the day, tendency, you pay money to get your license, to get your this and your that, and everything. Get it. You're feeling getting the tendency, you're not operating. So someone might be thinking, maybe if we agreeing for churches and mosques to have permit, maybe you're going to pay for it, maybe you're not going to pay, but I know you have to pay for it every day, like every other organization.
Obviously you will have to.
So you have different organizations that will have to pay, because a church is an organization, a religious organization, right? But for me, at about this point in time, I think I need to hear from the religious leaders, people from the Muslim Council, people from the Council of Churches. I don't want to call them, but I mean, we need to hear from them. What do they think about this, Oliver? I want to know about it, because there are different views. People would think that Mr. Boakai is against Christian, against Muslim. They view plenty. Let me just say it this way. They view plenty by way.
That's right.
Plenty by way. But if people do not understand the rationale behind this as a decision from the government of Liberia, it becomes a problem. It becomes chaotic. And we do not want it. We know how sensitive people are when it comes to religious issues. We know how people take so much pleasure. And this is personal for a lot of people. So if we do not understand the reasons behind this, maybe as a new policy, maybe this as a regulation, it becomes a problem. It becomes a problem, because you have everybody just out there. You have everybody just out there. Also, there are political leaders who have churches in Liberia. I don't want to go that side, but I think I have to mention it. There are political leaders who have churches in Liberia. And I think one of the ones that everybody knows about it, the former president's church. That is a place used for worship, because he is an influential political leader. Whatever he says there becomes news at a point in time.
Okay.
So that space has been used to see a lot of things, and it has gone in different headlines and all that. So is this also another strategy to just suppress, a platform that is used to be for people to worship, even though it has a political figure there.
Maybe they could say they will not give a permit to for clone church
That's
to
what
operate.
I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. So that could also be, another thing, because I'm not saying that as Alexa.
Mhm.
I mean, there are a couple of people, by the way.
There could be plenty of reasons
Plenty of
why
reasons.
these things are coming
You
up.
know. So, Mr. President, Jose Yuma Boakai, the government of Liberia, please tell us, your citizen, why you say the thing will happen, that thing will happen. Because we won't know. For me, I stand to be corrected, but I think this is the first time I'm hearing this since I started following national issues and all that. Has there been any moment where the government of Liberia, you've been around though? Has there been any moment? Ellen Johnson, did she do that? George Weah, did he do that? Did he?
You were we have administration.
I'm trying. I'm really serious. I'm really serious because I'm trying to understand. I mean, there could be some positive angle to it. I'm not going to.
This is the first time this is happening.
Okay,
Alexa.
so
to the best of my knowledge.
Exactly.
Good.
And I'm saying this because even if the intention is good, even if that's what I'm saying, even if the intention is good, if people do not understand where you're coming from, people do not understand, what you have considered before bringing forth this policy or this decision, it becomes a problem. People should be able to understand these issues, especially citizens, because you are there governing the people of Liberia. They gave you the position you have. They gave you the opportunity to serve them, to work for them. So if there is an issue, you should be able to communicate that, especially we have a government that's responsible.
Oh yeah.
Right. So if there are issues that you think would be okay for citizens to understand, then bring it so we can know.
Good.
But if you do not, everybody will just have their own things to say about it, and they wouldn't be wrong though, because you are not presenting something for us to know about it. You just say more detail, can't little detail. No. That's not okay.
Look,
I'm not sure the country is broke.
Look, let me read what one government official wrote in some kind of chat room. And I'm a man, Stephen Johnson. Let me read it. Alexa, I want to read what Stephen Johnson wrote in the chat room in reference to this thing. There is a chat room for all the politicians in this country.
You can do it then.
Oh yeah, we can find in a chat. I say chat room using Fakon go tell me Fitija in
you care about doing
Joey. Yeah. So let's look there. This is what Stephen Johnson wrote. Oh, things
are happening.
Okay, we are coming. I want to go for his initial comment on that particular topic. I want to go for his initial comment. Oh my God.
Are you lost?
Yes, I want to get it. Hold on. I think I have it now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have it. Y'all bear with me small, my people. Y'all bear with me small. Bear with me small. Let me read what he wrote. I want to give you his initial response. From this response alone, we can all, say that this mood is intended for government to raise money.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Stephen Johnson wrote in the chat room. Look at it, Alexa. He said, churches and mosques raise tons of money.
It's hard.
It is hard time. They remit some to help move the country forward. It is hard time. They raise some. It is hard time. They remit some to help move the country forward. Another guy called Joseph Williams responded and said, what news is not good for you? Because the first thing Stephen Johnson said was good news.
It's a good news.
Then Stephen came out and said, these religious institutions don't even engage in CSR, which is corporate social responsibility. So because of it, a supporter and official of this government went in a chat room and defended what is being said about churches and mosques paying not paying per se, but being made to obtain their permit before operating. Alexa said,
So the country program.
Alexa, oh yeah, that's what we are.
I was asking that.
Alexa made all of the beautiful analysis about it, and she was right. But from all indications, since this news broke around 2 o'clock today,
I really not been on internet.
yeah, since this news broke around 2 o'clock, I did everything in my power. And by the way, *255 *1#. Continue. We'll soon get there to start calling those of you who are winning. *255 *1#. The more you play, the better your chances are. Go ahead. Now, so we went to work and started investigating when this news came up.
Mm-hmm.
When President Baka said we should pray for the country, now I am beginning to understand why he did that. The reason the prophet did that was because he knew and he is aware that our country is about to experience difficulties, sufficient difficulties. Look, there was a pastor from Ghana, a prophet that A.B. Gosson William hosted on this radio and even at King's FM as well. He gave a prophecy, and I'm beginning to think that prophecy is coming to life. I don't know if we can find that pastor's prophecy. I got to, I ain't get it, but sometimes when we're talking, we'll remember to go look for it. It can be hard.
That was like a couple of months ago.
I need that prophet's prophecy where he said, the all will suffer, the rich will suffer, the haves and have not will suffer. I need that prophecy. Now, the conversation is that, judging from what Stephen Johnson and other rescue supporters are writing, including one gay flaw, that one girl, she's a supporter of the Unity Party. I come go for her post. Maybe you know her, Alexa.
What's her name?
Apparently you know her. Gay flaw. Hold on.
I've hosted a gay flaw here.
Josephine Prestige gay flaw.
Okay, I know her. I hosted her here before.
She says, so all kinds of la pastors should just be opening churches without knowing nothing deep about Christianity. I am glad this decision was made.
When did that start?
So Unity partisans and sympathizers of the Unity Party, including supporters of President Boyka, are expressing joy over this decision. Look, my mother with the whole country. Yeah. I mean, let's say it's not funny. My mother full. Look, when you are disappointed too many times, and when you're disappointed so much,
like you're used to it, you're numb.
It's just shameful. Let me be honest with you. It's shameful. People will not tell you, but it's shameful. Maybe because they're scared to tell you that one. But it is shameful. It's becoming so disgraceful. Now you not lie. You not do the bit more whole day. You bluff. You boast around. I can do the thing. I can buy the car. I can do that one for you. I can do that one for you. They gave you the thing. No way. You can shake. You out of money to the point where you come and harass people who worshiping God. I hope this is not true. And I hope you will not implement that project. That policy, rather. Just after telling the children under 5 years that they will not take free treatment again to JFK. And after telling people that if they not pay money for the surgery, then the hospital came out and said, oh, they did the road, and now what they meant. You know English past us? The hospital came out and had one press statement again. Oh, the thing why they say it's a proposal. You giving directed to nurses. You telling nurses that if the woman not pay the money, you will not treat her. Then you say that proposal. That how they can write proposal? After denying, after inflicting fees for maternal health care, the government is shamelessly. When I say shamefully, I mean they got conscience. They're shamelessly proceeding and attempting to compel religious houses in the country to be having permit. There is no free government permit. Let me say it to you. Hello? There is no free permit that can be issued by the government. Except this government want to tell us that the permit will be given free. Alexa, then I rest my case. But from what Stephen Johnson wrote in that chat room, our government had a church can raise plenty of money and they can't pay. It is about time they pay. And secondly, most of the churches have, corporate social responsibility in their area of operations. From that statement alone, it will give me clue to believing that the government is geared towards having churches obtain permits that are paid for. So your brokenness, it go to the churches and the mosques. I mean, the thing's so shameful. How do we even help you now? Let's assume, so look, let's say I myself want to be positive today. We want to come on the radio today and talk positive things.
But we're never negative. We just report what happens.
I mean, things that will be progressive. Things that will be talking about the progress of the country and not terrible news. Because those terrible things are being done by the government. If the government can do something correct, the government can, and try to institute a decent policy. When we talk about that policy, it is a positive news. Because what is done is positive. If the action is a negative one, that news will be a positive news from the angle of informing the Liberian people of what is being done negatively in the system. On the overall, nobody hears a negative news, a negative content and feels happy about it. And that's the angle I'm coming from, my dear. But here is the point. Why are you doing all the things to the country? You check the whole country. If you say go and you won't find money to replace the money what you say or giving. Oh, like somebody told us after every 3 horses that church you, it will start selling permit and we could sell about 100,000 church permits in Monrovia alone. And assuming we sell each permit for $10 US per year, Alexa, hold on, $10 US per year. If we get 100,000 churches in Monserrado, if we sell the permit $10 US per permit times 100,000 churches, maybe not only in Monserrado, but let's say in 7 counties, we get $1 million. That $1 million we can use it when the president 2-car sport will buy 2 more new bulletproof car. Apparently, that's somebody's own projection they're making. How much are you going to charge the churches to get their permits? I said if it is something that they will pay for, but the fact that Stephen Johnson and other people keep writing that they need to pay money, it shows that the government is geared towards having money paid. So this analysis is on the basis of a situation where the government will say people will pay money. And that would be wrong. That would be inappropriate. Joseph Jiggin Rabba were here. Stephen Allen Benson, Daniel E. Warner, all the other people there. All of them, down to William V.S. Todman, Tolbert, Doe, Taylor, Judy Bryan, Ellie, Joey. It reached your turn, charge my pay. From January all the way to Todman, baby, Sheridan were in power, Toba were in power, Sami Doe, Gange, Judy Bryan, Iron Lady were in power, Bagugba were there. It reached to you, your own time, rescue one, charge them pay money. Hey, man. Takunje was never wrong when he sang that song about rescue. Mr. Rescue, who you came to rescue now? If the very church people are not safe anymore, that is, if this permitting is going to be paid for. If it is not something that the churches will pay money for to obtain, that's good. Because you know why? There are certain things that we would need to put in place, and those things will not even have to affect only churches, only mosques, but they will also go alone to entertainment spots and different places. Those areas, you need some requirement in place. But for God in heaven's sake, although there is a line of distinction between the government and religion, but we are all one way or the other attached to one religion. It's either we go to church or we go to mosques, and that's about spirituality and divinity, that God business. All the places in the country where we can make money from. That church money you won't eat. Oh, they have a university y'all go to in terms of internal resource mobilization. That's the money play rich. The same church where you go do all the book you brought from America, all the book you see you learn. How all the sophistication you see you get. You're 10, no way the president got to wake up and give up and say, let's go pray. That is in church. That is in mosque. You remember, Alexa? All the book you say you knew in the country, the technical know-how, the educational sophistication you had. All of the technical know-how and everything there. You say, oh, you got to go to school. Your government no book. The government is responsible in that childish. Well experienced. Big degrees. At the end of the day, the country became tense. The president himself said, all the PhD fail us. All the BSc fail us. All the for the 4 years experience fail us. Let's go to God. You going back to God? You will tell God, say, God, if you not pay money, we'll close you down. Because when an area is supposed to be operating under a permit, Alexa, if you do not have permit, you will not operate. So the government is trying to tell us that if a church is not able to obtain that permit, that church will be shut down. If a mosque is unable to obtain a permit, that mosque will be shut down. So Joseph then will not get a chance to go to church on Sunday to go pray. Siddiqui then will not get a chance to go to the mosque on Friday to go and pray because Siddiqui mosque did not renew. Joseph's church did not renew or did not obtain a permit. Look, this is a clear manifestation that this government is lazy. That the government got beat off. Come on. When you want to take austerity measures, you don't go running to churches. You don't go running to churches. Austerity measures should begin with the crafting of the budget, the national budget. It should begin with it. Look at the money you're spending in the budget for nonsense. We gave a government official 20,000, 15,000, 7,000, different money. We gave you a salary. Allowances we gave to you. We paying rent for people in this country. Alexa, we are paying lawmaker $10,000 for rent per year. The Central Bank of Liberia, all the governors there, we paying for the places they live in the rent. NASCOP, their how you call it? The BB bosses, the directors in there, we're paying for their rent. The state-owned enterprises and public corporation, we paying for the rent. Although they're living in their own houses. We're paying them fast salary, we're paying for their rent. We're buying them gas for their car, we're buying them gas for their generator, and we're servicing the generator. We are paying for their securities. We are paying for those who cook for them. If you want to institute austerity measure to save a dying country, you will cut down on wasteful expenditure and not to increase taxes. Who's advising this government? In as much as the expenditure component of the budget remains flamboyantly done, you can increase taxes by any measure. There will be no practical impact from a positive perspective on the lives of the people. I'm not an economist. But basic economic principle will tell you and I, Alexa, that if every day as a man, every day if you must drink 50 bottles of beer every day, while making a salary of $450, and even you start making a salary of $1,000, once you do not stop drinking, once you do not stop gambling, your salary can even be $4,000. It can even leave from $450 to $4,000. Once you still gambling, once you still drinking, you will not do anything with that money. That's the simple way we can relate to this government. You can increase the money people want to pay to deliver to JFK. You can now compel churches and mosques to pay money before they worship. In as much as you will still be buying 2 cars for $1.3 million for President Baka, in as much as you will still be paying generator money for people in government, in as much as you will still be spending unnecessarily, you will only be inflicting suffering on the Liberian people for nothing, to be paying taxes because their tax dollars will be wasted on wasteful spending, unnecessary recurring expenditure. To institute austerity measure, you got to go to the churches. The same church after you fail in all of your economic principles and all of your governmental strategies. The same church, the same mosque, you force us to go have Bafo celebration, Bafo holiday on. You turn around to go to them to go collect taxes. To go collect SYZ. All the leaders in this country, they didn't touch the mosque and church. They didn't touch the places. They allowed them to go and do their stuff. To do what they want to do. It is between they and their God. If the church is operating on a government land, you can move them. A church should find our own land, Alexa. Oh yeah, you can go move the church. When the church operating on government land, you can move them. When the mosque is on a government land, you can move them. Oh, all the places in the country who sort of get money from? You take whole mountain. You take whole mountain forward, gold, diamond, and iron ore. And good that United Party in power because all of our concessions in the country, they don't want offer it. They don't want some Metastiu. They don't want some B Mountain. They don't want some China Union. They don't want some all the concessions in the country. MOPP, Safecar, Golden Veridion. They don't want some all. You saw book cost concession in this country. 68 of them. They said only 2 met in the national standard. The very 2 said crumble. We can't even find it anymore. You saw concession agreement in this country that cannot even survive. The foreigners will come here and take over 90% of the gold and diamond they take from King George. Look, if we can use helicopter to go to King George to take the diamond, the gold, BB boxes, they carry it. Then they give government one phony royalty. Who signed that contract? Our government. In 2009, Senator Amara Conner was the Minister of Finance. Oh, yes. The United Party government was in charge at that time. And there are other concessions around. If you're getting broke, go and revisit the concession you signed. Don't put suffering on the ordinary people. You're telling people on a 5 year that they must start paying money this time to go to JFK. People there, they will not test her until she pay money. You want to suffer the poor people to raise money to please a few of you in the rich hierarchy of the country? And you want to run to churches to go suppress churches? You run into churches and mosques to go suppress them? No, I'm not being overly religious. I'm not being religiously sentimental. But I'm only surprised and disappointed in the fact that all of the purported knowledge and the purported connection, the economic sophistication you keep bragging about, I'm overly sad that you're running to collect the people they offering when they finish and say, "You'll bring some of your money here." I know how the people the mosque can pay offering. That goodwill they can do their own thing. Hey, you not Tottenham did not collect money from churches. He did what he had to do in this country. Alexa, at least that Tottenham, the last president, all those who live in now, he's the last president who somebody has seen. The president before Tottenham, nobody has ever seen that person. No, but I mean, the high looking, nobody is alive now who saw the person who turned over the Tottenham. To Tottenham. If there are people alive, they not reach 20. It means somewhere. Imagine Tottenham alone spent 27 years. Oh my God. And since he died, since 27 years in power, since he died, so the person before him, you will know what we're talking about. So Tottenham, 27 years, Tottenham did not ask no church to pay permit, to get permit to operate. And so all of the people after him, how he reached to rescue Father now? How he reached to rescue one, then we must start paying money for our churches and our mosques. I'm disappointed. It is shameful that after making BMO, job will float, job will waste. Unless I remember, Job will waste. NGO job will waste. And the thing where Buka Densa suffering, job will waste. When George Weah took over in 2018, the UN called him to City Hall. Opposite City Hall, the UN house. The so my man, you. That Ellen been begging us to be here. Ellen was been begging us because she said she know how the 2017 election will end. You know, some will be small. Maybe when war come, then we'll be able to put it under control quick. That will be here. But see, you finish winning, January 22, you go SKD, the people celebrate that you president now, my man will go in you. Since 2018, UN left this country, and the level all of that budget support to the Ministry of Labor, the Ministry of Justice, the Ministry of all the ministries since they left. The first austerity measure George Weah took as a Buka Denso, not as an economist. As a Buka Denso, the first decision he took was to look at those who are making big money in the government and say, look, excuse me, the country is not having anything anymore. We can't keep paying these frivolous salaries, these big salaries. When the country is struggling, let's institute a harmonization policy. This book, Jimmy, they're in power today, play politics out of that policy. Oh, Jerry, I'm cutting your money. Jerry, doing that. And that was the best thing to do. You don't put the suffering on the people. You don't put the suffering on the Liberian people, because not every citizen in the country were on government payroll. And so to institute a policy that will reduce government expenditure and put more in infrastructure and the general well-being of the country was what the Buka Denso preferred. They play politics with all around here. All male that level, Alexa, all male left. All male that were taking care of all of the sector, all male left. It became problem for President Weah. You say, just pull out. At least some NGO didn't say, yeah. You say pull out. Just you say 50 million. You're going to tax churches. You're going to tax churches. I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame. You ain't got money to sell the probably 2 bulletproof cars. After all, President Weah left 2 cars with him. That way he carry Grange there. He can still use it. Sell the 2 cars and put the money somewhere else. You can go open pineapple farm with that money. Go to China and bring factories, bring machines, and start producing made in Liberia pineapple juices. And start selling also 1 million can open that factory. In 3 years' time, that factory can transition into a multi-million dollar investment. Aqua Life, our sponsor, they started with 1 small bottle machine. Hello, 1 small bottle machine today. That's the biggest water producing company in the country. Sell the probably 2 cars, the 2 brand new cars in board, the 1.3 million cars. Sell it. If the government is getting broke, sell the probably 2 cars. Reduce the cars in Rejekun convoy. Rejekun alone riding 4 cars in the tank. 4 vehicles in a convoy in the country. You know what it means for those 4 vehicles to start in the morning, to put it on in the morning? Just to beat in front of the hall in Banave. Before you reach the Banave Junction, those 4 cars finish burning up to 30 gallons of gasoline free. Before they recap, they finish burning 50 gallons. They go back on another 50 gallons. They say a lot of your business. You in the main car, 2 on there. But what am I trying to portray? You got plenty of wasteful spending you are doing in the government. If the government is suffering for money, you don't put the weight on the... Look at the government increased goods and services tax. And that's how the juice we used to buy in the supermarket, soy juice. They used to sell the juice $1.50. I bet anybody now, go to the supermarket, soy juice has increased on the shelf to $2.50, $2.75. Every single product we used to buy in this country, you know, for certain fees, you go to the supermarket, the thing increasing. You are increasing taxes on goods and services. You are increasing taxes on how you call this in personal income. You work into the place, government increase personal tax. Your own austerity measures suffering the people. When the country is faced with difficulties, you need to be finding solutions that will take the burden off the masses. But I want to rescue government power. I don't know why you came to rescue now. If all of your policy will be affecting the ordinary people, the policy should be affecting you. Sell the car, sell the 2 cars. And I'll say this over and over. Sell the 2 lesser Jeeps and put the money in some kind of business. You got brand new 2 Toyota Jeeps. What do you need 2 lesser Jeeps for? What do you need them for? Luxury, to live in luxury when the people are dying in poverty? The 96,000 Jeep that Army Mother bought. Why you not say that Jeep ever since? Why you not say that to put the money back into one agricultural program? Why you didn't sell the Jeep to put in one agricultural program? The 3 BB Jeeps, Rosalie Sokoko then bought to Noka. Why you not sell the Jeeps? Why you didn't usher here, get some money and invest in some kind of initiative? When the country is struggling to raise money, you don't continue spending lavishly. The people looking for money and you're going to party, you're going to swimming pool. Our official of government going to swimming pool, they're dressing half naked. They're naked in swimming pool. They're wearing beach wear, showing all their tete. Everything is showing it. In the swimming pool. While the people hungry, they're showing chest. The men and women are showing the chest. And underwear. The water, you know, when you were in the water, then you wear underwear. Your whole body can be under the underwear. You can be seeing it. You know? The government official, the women, Colonel Crash, you are in the water. Or beach wear. In the water. Tete, everything outside. I mean, you're living in luxury, but inflicting injuries and suffering on the poor people. And you say you're collecting, you want do permit. I hold that permit are free. If that permit not free, then you are inviting the wrath of God on yourself. Your predecessors, all those who were in power before, all the government before this government, they didn't go asking churches to pay permit. To pay for permit, they didn't go asking for permit to be paid for. You also you can rescue the country that they rescue them. Yeah? That they rescue. When you are talking rescue 2023, they want a part of A. Church paying money was part of A. Marks paying money was part of A. We'll take this quick break. We'll come back. When we come back, you know, right after the break, when we come back, Alexa will take a minute or two and do a summary. Then we go. Oh yes. Then we go to the lines and talk to our people. But *255*1# is the code to dial and see if you will win for yourself $5,000. If not, you qualify for the August 24 bonanza. Let's take this quick break to be right back. But trust me, the country is getting tough. Before you want to say this in Alexa, when they say this, you're complaining. But now the government start complaining. The government sweating. And let me say this before we go to our break. Like I said, *255*1# quickly. We'll go and see who can get money. Anytime where you're making money as the man in the house, and for some reason your money start getting low, and you used to be drinking 3 bottles of beer every night. If it means drinking water, drink water. Because you can't be fighting to be buying beer, then you're fighting to buy food, and you're fighting to buy curry, then you're fighting to buy reset for your cheering. You can't be fighting all those things. You got to cut some out. So when you use a gamble, cut the gamble money out. When you use a smoke weed and drink plenty of liquor every night, cut that one out. It ain't useful to you. When you smoke weed, your children will still eat. Your children will still go to school. When you're going through difficulties, you reduce your expenditure. Then when you try to find additional source of revenue, then it will balance. But the government not doing it. You complaining say no money, but you're buying $1 million car. You're doing plenty of BBT name. Then when we talk, you say we hate you. We'll take the script break. We'll come back. Alexa will wrap up. Then we go to the lines and start to talk to our people.
Win big today with Win Liberia on Freedom FM. Yes, for just $100 Liberian dollars or 50 cent United States dollars, you can win from 4,000 Liberian dollars up to 10,000 Liberian dollars. And for $200 Liberian dollars or $1 United States dollar on Japa days, you can win from 15,000 Liberian dollars, 50,000 Liberian dollars, 100,000 Liberian dollars, and up to 1 million Liberian dollars. For these amazing prizes, dial *255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. The more you play, the better your chances. It's Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Freedom FM.
Okay, so that's what it is. So we just need 10 more players. Just 10 persons play. By the time 10 persons play, we will open up the lockers room. The lockers room is where the winners are. As soon 10% play, we open the lockers room. So Alexa, yeah, wrap up. Then we go to our line. So while Alexa is on, 10 persons play. Star 255 star 1 hatch. We open the lockers room. We call winners. Then we go to our lines and take callers. Go ahead.
So I would just go back with, asking again. Yeah, because I said everything I said earlier on, and I was asking the different questions. We are just getting this as an update. We're just getting this, as an update from sources reporting that the government of Liberia is doing this and doing that. Fine. We're reporting exactly what we're getting. And I'm sure there are people who do not understand simple things. And that's Liberia for you. There are people who are supposed to understand certain things. They do not understand certain things. And we're not responsible for that. But I will still go back to asking the government of Liberia. You read few comments from one of the the government officials. You read few comments from him.
Oh yeah.
And as a person who is an official of this government, I mean, he wouldn't just say something just like that. It means there's something under.
Oh yeah.
With a deeper meaning.
Once the man say,
Exactly.
what they thinking on?
There's something under. But I think the government of Liberia should have the courage to tell us more. You talked about if you're saying people get permanent whole lot free. That's another way to go about it, because there are different factors involved. So that's another way to do it. But if the government wouldn't come to us as the people and say, oh, we're doing this because of that and that, I'm sorry. We'll continue to say what we say.
Once money been beyond the thing, what you want to do? Anything what you want to do. Once money been beyond
what we're saying.
That shame there.
Because there's no other way to fix it. I was confused for a moment because I was just thinking if we've had, moments in our country where a government would say this, then it wouldn't be strange.
That the government not do. The government work.
Then it wouldn't be strange, especially in Liberia. It wouldn't be strange. But now that this is maybe the first time, for me, it is really shocking. So the responsible government will get now. So let the responsible government can tell us, say, oh, we want to happen because then we'll understand it. But if you cannot tell us why you are saying this, I don't want tomorrow someone comes up and be like, oh, that's just a proposal, like the one they're doing with the JFK situation.
No,
that's just a proposal. So do not take it too seriously. No. If you are going to say something to your citizens, it should be clear. Don't just say that thing before you go. The JFK thing, we read, the communication that was, in fact, written on July 24, by the way. Imagine in July. And we just had to read yesterday because maybe you guys were hiding it. You didn't want people to know about it. We read it yesterday, and then people took it on the social media. It became a serious problem. So now people started, just writing to clarify or to face it fine. And they simply understand what they pay me benegin. You're not saying anything. We'll not start talking it. Then people will say, oh, it's just a proposal. It's just a proposal, so we should not take it too seriously.
And we will not get your chance. Anytime you want to do bad into the Labrimbo, we expose it, then you will change it. Because you're still looking to rescue, so we're not alive.
The rescue mission.
Other people say, but you're more alive than you're not do the bad thing for if we are talking. No. Anytime we smell you want to do bad thing, we'll talk it, then you'll get shame, you will not do it.
If something bad happens to Liberia, we're all citizens of this nation, so we're going to bear it.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to bear it. 100%.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying,
quickly
this government
before we start paying our money,
and the people who run this government claim to be responsible. Yeah. So I don't have to tell you how to exhibit some level of, responsibility if you're responsible. No, you know exactly how to do that because you understand it. So if you want to be very responsible as a government, as you have claimed, make sure you communicate whatever you want to communicate properly, so we understand that you can hear or hear because we're saying they want to do it. Oh, it's a proposal.
Oh yeah,
like, it's a problem. We don't want it.
Okay, we do not want it. Star 255 star 1 hash. I'm about to open the room for winners. Star 255 star 1 hash. Star 255 star 1 hash. Let's see. Hello, sir. How are you? How you doing?
Okay.
Where do you join us from, sir?
Yeah.
Where are you calling us from? Where are we calling you from, me?
I'm calling from
Medina, Robertsport.
Yes.
Wow, Grand Gama County.
Yes.
My man, you be listening to the radio. If you playing, how you can be dialing? Why do you can be dialing on your phone?
I think it, Danny.
Yeah, what the code?
Code.
Again, that's *2551#
Okay, all right. How many times you played today, my dear brother?
I play full time.
4 times.
Yeah.
You are also qualified for for August 24. You could win 100,000. You could win the Bit TV. You could win the rest and so forth. But check your telephone. Our assistant send you money.
All right.
Check your phone. Did you see it?
Yes, I see that.
So please check it and call us right back and tell us how much you received. But you are one of the winners. Congratulations.
All right.
Okay, so please, and you got money on your phone to call back?
Yeah, I'll call you back. Yeah.
Please do it. Call us right back so that we can go and call the next winner. There are plenty of people who have won already.
All right.
Okay, call us right back, then we'll go and call the next winner. *255 *1#. That's one of our winners from way there in Grand Cape Mount County. While we're waiting for that winner to call back so that we go and call the next winner, let's go to the lines and talk to our people. 0886 500 104 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation. Crime Stoppers Liberia remains our legitimate and only trusted partner. Next, Win Liberia and the rest of them.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Cyan.
Okay, Crime Stoppers Liberia. We leave you right there. We go to this line now and talk to our people on the line. Go ahead, sir. How are you? How you doing, Chief? Quickly. Oh, okay. Go ahead, something. Let's hear you. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, I don't want to go to church.
Please leave your radio. We're getting feedback. Please leave your radio. Go ahead. Are you there? Okay, we leave you. Go ahead. Let's hear you. When you call, leave your radio. Hello, sir.
Hello?
How are you, Chief?
Yeah, I'm okay. It is Freedom.
Freedom FM 87.9, sir. What's your name?
Yeah, this Minister Jimmy Williams from
Johnsonville, you got church?
Yes, we had a church there. I'm one of the pastors there in the church.
You're coming start getting permit.
No, it is a joke. It is a joke.
Oh,
that,
Reverend, you said a joke? The government said you can get permit. You said a joke?
That is a joke. That is a joke. We are in partnership with Liberty. At times, we go there every Monday night to pray for this country, pray for the government. Where some of the government officials, they are on honeymoon and all of that. We are fasting and praying for our nation, for the peace and stability of our nation.
Reverend, I think you're talking. The people say you're going to pay permit. They tell you to go pray for them. Like you can be praying for them by yourself. So you can.
And then we will go radical now because we are praying for our government and for our leaders and for our nation. So if anybody if I will be on the altar preaching and then somebody go there who are supposed to tell what was then he comes to tell me what I should do. He tells this country, Liberian people, especially we as Liberian people, we should get it at the back of our mind. Spiritual people have given messages from God. It is not the government that's supposed to tell pastor what to do. It is the pastor that's supposed to tell us.
Okay.
God says that we should do this.
Okay.
No government official should pray about our church.
Okay. Thank you, Reverend. There are a lot of other Reverend in the call. Hello, go ahead. Let's hear you quickly. How are you, sir? Are you a Reverend too? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, my brother, the reason why the book is saying that churches are mostly ever because the contract here now, as a holiday, most of the churches and mosques, they're not participating. That's the reason why he's not with that.
Impossible. Yeah, we leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, go ahead. Let's hear you. How you doing?
Yeah, okay. Good evening.
Go ahead, David. 30 seconds, David. We won't go call other winners. Go ahead.
Yeah, the reason is simple.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe in God. He believes in the devil.
No. How will you say that? How will you say that? No. The man is a deacon in the Baptist church. You don't say. I mean, you want to take it back, please?
I take it back.
Okay,
I take it back.
that's right. Go ahead.
When somebody asks the devil for favor, you don't think the devil too can ask you for favor? You don't think so? If he asks the devil for favor, you think the devil don't ask you for favor? The devil will leave.
But Costa only said President Baga said if he can dance with the devil to win presidency, he will do it. It doesn't mean he dance with the devil.
He dance with the devil, he became president. So if the devil do come and say, give me pay my salary, you back me because I also help you to become president. So go to God people now, tell them to pay tax. Tell them to pay tax to you. By paying taxes to you, it will make them to reduce the kind of churches that are around giving me hard time. So maybe that could be another agreement between the devil and Mr. President. So
okay. As funny as it is, but it sounds logical. Let's see if we can go and get some of the money quickly. We are rationing the time right now. Okay, we are rationing the time. Let's go. Are you there? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I received money.
How much you received, sir?
5,000.
5,000 Liberian dollars. Congratulations. We're going to call the other person. Go ahead. That's it. *255*1# is the code for those of you who are playing and hoping to win some of the money. If you are not called today, obviously you are a qualified candidate for the August 24 Bonanza. This person, Randy Dapper from America. Let's hear you, sir. Go ahead.
I'm a pastor, you know. I know I'm a pastor.
Pastor Randy Dapper. Go ahead, Pastor. Let's hear you.
Yeah, so on behalf of the pastors, self-declared pastor in the U.S. and the original
but
pastor,
the law will not affect you in the U.S. Your church not in Liberia.
I'm planning to open one very soon. How sure are you? I'm planning to open one.
Okay, quickly, let's hear you.
Yeah, so I think this is a wrong move by the government, and let me let my fellow parishioner and pastor that know in the country. If they accept that permit, that means the government will be able to control them. That means the government will say, I like the other church because they support me, and I don't like the other church because they don't support me, and then they will blame it on the permit and they will shut you down. So what they need to do is to ask the Liberian people to register their churches as a non-profit organization. That means we're not here to make profit. That's a free advice. If not, Oliver, I will have my church on the international water. That means they don't have no control over me. So you have to bring your kingdom to come to church and kingdom to go back home.
We leave you right there, Jerry Randy Dapple. Let's leave you. We talked to this other person. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Good afternoon.
Good evening, my dear brother. Let's hear you.
Thank you for having me. This is Ben on the line.
Go ahead.
Let's say this, right? Well, we don't know the yardstick being used by the government, but I think it's something that is very scary. And it's quite unfortunate. I don't think churches in our country should be, being threatened this way by the national government because, as a matter of fact, you understand how the country is looking. The country is head to scatter. Things are not in place. We depending on the churches, we depend on men of God, like be able to pray, make sure the country get back on track. So. Moving forward to come up with this kind of stuff.
But the president himself told us to go to churches to go pray at a certain point in time where he said, "We're not understanding the country is going to pray." where there was no holiday, he declared holiday for all the pray. That is in church. That is in church. You won't get permit.
Yeah, sure. So I mean, we should come up and say no to the government.
Imagine on Sunday the police go to your tell pastor where you're lesson.
Yeah, let's go put it
Hey, rescue government. Bendwa leaving by. We see you, Bendwa. Wow. Yeah, you in charge. If pastor, police go there and say, excuse me, Reverend, where your lesson? Go ahead. Let's hear you, sir. Where you join us from?
I'm joining from Canada. My name is GT, and thank you for having me, Oliver.
Go ahead from Canada. Let's hear you.
Yeah. The late church thing is not a surprise to me because the last time on the radio, I was telling someone, I said, I come in, like, brother, can't open my little private chair. And because the fast and prayer things in Joseph Baga kind of make it look legal right now and thing. So maybe I can open my private chair and be praying for people. But now the way they're going to be charging for permit, and the next one probably going to start paying due. Because I know that they do right on it. No, that's why going to happen. So once you go, you do your fast and prayer thing, and any money collected for the offering and thing, you gotta make sure when you collect the law offering, you gotta collect the government when the offering do.
Government tax.
You know the church, right?
Oh yeah,
Go to the church, pay already. Oh, we're doing building, we're building our new church.
Yeah. So there was there will soon be basket in the churches. What we refer to as LRA basket.
It coming, it was only coming. So we put your oven, you gotta put the air thing, you gotta water the sea, right?
Air rescue.
They rescue,
Air rescue.
What did we? People, the message they clear to you. The people increase taxes. The people make sure that your children are not getting the education they deserve and things. You can walk in the street safe and anything. Just take everything corrupt government official. So what are you guys going to be doing now?
Oh, yeah.
To you people that bring people, you got to do the right thing.
Okay, we leave you right there. Let's go to the United States. From Canada, we'll go to the U.S. quickly. 30 seconds. Hello? Go ahead. 30 seconds. Let's hear you.
Hello?
Hello, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yes, this is Anthony Williams.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Yeah. Yes, I said I just like to expand a little bit on.
Your line is now okay.
It's very. Hello, you hear me?
We're hearing you, but your line is terrible. Go ahead, quickly, please, end your thoughts.
Okay, let me take it.
Okay, we leave you right there. Let's go to Musa Brown. Musa, quickly, let's hear you, Musa. Go ahead. We don't have time. Musa Brown, go ahead. Let's hear you. We don't have the time. Oh no. I mean, the international line is having problem. Let's talk to two more calls from here, then we go home. Go ahead. 1 minute, quickly. No time. We gotta go.
Yeah, okay.
Let's hear you.
Yes, Barkley, I do join you for one to borrow.
Go ahead.
Thank you for the discussion. Let me say what's up to election. But realistically speaking, Joseph Burger is a deacon. Where is Joseph Burger last? Yes, we were born and then living on the country's resources, then surviving on the country's resources. Which of the government has ever tell a church? Okay, I'm asking about a Baptist church. You know the government, I don't go to that Baptist church and say, you got to get me. Where our president is getting out the money or out there from? Where our president is taking that to?
Yeah.
Who are giving that information?
Stephen Johnson said the church is making plenty of money, they can pay some. Go ahead, Musa Brown, let's hear you.
Yeah, okay. I was saying what you said, we'll be having basket in the churches as for LRA.
I know.
Offering, I start laughing. Yeah. But on a serious note, okay, let me tell you something. This you remember, that there are a lot of mainland churches, those that call themselves mainland churches, are holding top positions in the Joseph Boakai.
Oh yeah, the Methodist churches, the Baptists, the Catholic, the Episcopal.
These are their strategies. Yeah, these are their strategy to
can't go on United Methodist again.
The Pentecostal churches.
No, I left the United Methodist church. I'm not.
The strategy is we bring in these things to strangulate the small churches, because the small churches, the grassroots churches, are gaining momentum and strength. They are taking away our members. So look, that do this thing to press them down.
It could be.
I'll tell you what, if we do thorough investigation, those guys are considered themselves mainland pastors. Big pastors are behind just exactly what is happening right now.
Thank you.
The Liberal Council of Churches is responsible for this decision.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, okay.
Thank
do
you.
your investigation.
Thank you. We'll leave you right there. We'll investigate and see what's up. Let's talk to the person. 30 seconds and we go. We are out of time. Go ahead. 30 seconds.
Good evening, KOK. Good evening to all people in Liberians who are in tune at this time.
Go ahead. 30 seconds.
This is concept. It sounds laughable that the government inability to generate revenue will be taxing churches and mosques.
They are contemplating on doing so, according to Spoon TV report.
To even phantom such an idea is an indication that the government is intending to regulate churches and mosques activities in the country.
Oh yeah.
And that is something that I in my life I have not seen or heard.
No way.
So
even charging on war days. Charging on war.
Yeah, but this is an indication of how desperate the government is.
Oh yeah.
And they are looking for a way out.
Thank you. We leave you. We take Dr. Man CC. Please, 30 seconds, Dr. CC. Let's hear you. You are the last person.
I agree with it. Please, and let's be rush.
Hello, Mama.
Rush of dinner. So okay. for the day I was born. If my mother will pass, Cecilia Camo. Cecilia Jeba Camo. Yeah, the Teresa Jeba Camo. You know what I'm saying? They have not seen this thing happening today in this country all of water. Look, okay, how we go there? How we go to the place? How we really go there? Okay. So tell us you are a bastard deacon. You pray yesterday, you were sleeping fast and prayer. So then they be telling us that the people will register them get permit. Some get permit before they operate in this country.
They said they are contemplating. They will soon start giving permit. They not say you go get it, Nana.
I can see the government beating us in churches. What they show. I see keeping our boss. I'm telling you. I can see them beating us in churches. Keeping our pastor.
Pastor, where lesson? Pastor, where lesson? Pastor, where lesson?
I'm telling you, it's serious. Okay. I can't really get how we go there.
Yeah.
So to go and get permit.
We already
government is already here, my child. The four penny long time, and today you come to what a man told us in your country. The people drink that water. Let me tell you, God, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sisi. We leave you right there. We leave you, Dr. Alexa. We gotta go home.
Man, Sisi, that thing you said that true. Hey, your pastor, you know better poor.
Oh yeah, I mean, the comment for one of our Reverend G, the Reverend from the Global Methodist Church. He put the man in jail. But again, we gotta go home. We'll return here on tomorrow. People ask me what kind of church I ain't. I'll tell my church. I'm still a Methodist, but I'm not a United Methodist. Until we return, have a wonderful time. God bless you. Bye bye.